senses. Very close now. Very close to Mordor.
Frodo!
Hello everyone, and welcome to our LEGO Lord of the Rings Let's Play. Today we continue our journey with the Secret Stairs. So, of course, as we do per episode, we're going to start things off by getting some of these studs that are near our spawn location, because there's usually quite a bit of them. It's always a great way to kind of build up the bar so you don't have to spend so much time the second time through. Plus, it allows us to kind of see all the scenery, kind of figure out what's truly going on here on Middle-earth. And as you can see in the background, there is definitely a fortification that is definitely creepy. So I have a sneaky suspicion that not very nice people live in there. So it does look like we will be using Gollum here momentarily as well. Has some objects for him to kind of climb up. But we will collect everything on the ground level to start with. And then as you guys saw in the introduction, it does look like we'll have to kind of be careful of Frodo. He kind of wants to venture off and do his own thing. He's kind of still under the control of the ring. And the ring obviously wants to get back to its true master. So we'll have to kind of keep an eye on him. I'm afraid he might try to venture off into this long path over here. And then of course it does look like there used to be a cart here, but unfortunately whoever inhabited the cart is no longer with us, so they did not quite make it. Alrighty, so we might have this one more bush over here to beat up real fast, and then we should be able to switch over to Gollum. I'm going to get a little bit away from that entrance just so that Frodo won't start walking over there so fast. Maybe not. So we don't have anything to do with that just yet, but it looks like the path I'm actually looking for was over here. So it's definitely a good idea to kind of keep Frodo back, because as you guys saw, he definitely starts moving pretty fast. Like he's kind of in an animation at the moment, so we'll just kind of leave him to do his own thing.
It's calling to him, Sam.
Alright, so let's quickly do that real fast, and then where did our buddy go? He's starting to really get pretty far away, so bring him back over to the land of the living real fast. Don't want him venturing too far away. And then, let's see here. So, we got a couple more things we can kind of destroy. Do a little bit more building here real quick to kind of get this back on track. And then we'll push this actually off of the side here. Quite a bit of studs actually fell down here, so I might spend just a moment reclaiming those. But, let's get this object built real fast, so that way we can kind of work our way up. Alright, well, it's kind of a pretty big jump there, so
It's calling to him, Sam.
maybe we need Gollum for this. Oh, no, I'm not really having any luck there, but let's check this real quick and see if I missed anything inside of here. Does look like we actually need to grab Sam, so that way he can do a little bit of digging. Now this should make a little bit more sense. So we do have an object that we need to build here real fast. Got a couple more pieces to kind of craft this. And now I'm going to push on the green here, and this should actually start moving the statue a little bit. As you guys can see, Frodo's like a zombie right now. He's just really starting to move. which definitely concerns me when he starts to walk off so quickly. So that's why I said we'll have to make sure we keep an eye on him, because he will definitely not stay in one place. And now we should be able to probably build the next set of the stairs here. Start working our way up to the secret location. However, there are a few things that we can kind of destroy in the meantime. Kind of get some more of those studs real fast. We'll need Sam here, it looks like. Alrighty, Sam, it's your time to be the professional gardener, as we all know you are. Alrighty, we got to be very careful here. If we fall all the way down, they will not hear our scream until we go kaplat on the ground. So, let's be a little bit careful around here. We don't need to get moving too quick. Alright, so we barely made that. We'll jump up here real quick, and we're going to slowly work our way across this, because, like I said, if we fall, that is definitely not good. We got a save point, but I think we'll be alright. Work our way up to this next level up here. Well, of course, we do have some more things that we can kind of work on and destroy, so we'll fill up our bar a little bit more. It looks like we're sitting at around 25 or so %, so we're doing okay. Obviously, Sam with his iron fist is just kind of destroying all this stuff without really any problem. Got a couple more tiles real quick, so we'll make sure we get those all created and put down into place. Kind of funny, he has his spade out at the moment, and he's just kind of destroying everything. So, as we can see, we have an object up there. We know that Frodo has the ability to go into these dark places because of his gadget. And now we'll switch over to Gollum, and Gollum will actually climb up here real quick. Oops. Accidentally jumped off a little too early. I thought maybe he could kind of jump over to this spot. But we'll kind of crawl over, and I think we'll actually have better luck this time around. Alright, so we'll actually use Sam to push this over just because, you know, we know Sam's kind of a handy guy, and I don't think we'll have too many problems with him. Looks like we have another thing that we can crawl up to, so we'll make sure to do that in just a moment. However, again, we'll switch over to Frodo so we can go in here and see what all lies in the darkness. Like we got a rock, so go over here and see what's going on. Alright, so we'll be switching back over to Sam here in just a moment. We'll probably have to do this first, though, I would imagine. Gotta be really careful that we don't fall down. Gets to be a little scary when you get to being that close. You're like, well, could trip and fall, but let's try not to. And then we'll get over here real quick and we'll pick up some of the remaining studs that unfortunately kind of went away. This poor guy got, I don't even know what he got killed by, some kind of object. But it looks like it fell down a lot of stairs though, so unfortunately he did not quite make it all the way to the bottom. Alright, so we can't do anything about that at the moment. However, we can get some more studs out of here. Switch over to our buddy Golem in just a moment. Looks like we got some spider webs in the way. And we'll slowly work our way all around this. And we should be able to use him to kind of finish up getting some of these studs that are available up here just by destroying some of the cover and the rocks, all that good stuff. Well, we sure hope that there aren't people down there, because all those rocks that are just going to go kaplunk all over the place, hopefully they won't be hurting anybody, because I have a sneaky suspicion that they might know where we're at that point. Alright, so we actually need Sam, so we'll have to use Sam to crawl back through here real quick. I'm guessing this will probably make a flower or something so that we can gain access to this next part. And obviously we have one more boulder over here, and now looks like we actually got a chest in the meantime, so that's awesome. A couple of fishes.
Here, just rest a bit. I'm alright. You're exhausted. It's that golem. It's this place. It's that thing around your neck. I could help a bit. I could carry it for a while. Carry it for a while. Share the load. Share the load. The load. The load. Get away! I don't want to keep it.
See, he wants it for himself.
I just want to help.
Go home. You can't help me anymore.
First, you must go inside the tunnel.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah, if you don't want to go in there, I sure don't. Have you guys been seeing all those spider webs and stuff we've been walking by? I have a bad feeling about this. If it's anything to go by, it looks like that poor guy did not make it very far, though. So we're going to slowly work our way into here. Don't want to run too fast.
Oxy's filth. Oxy's coming here as a friend.
Looks like we got some spiders on the ground, big spider webs, so it's probably not a very good sign. I'm going to venture and say we're about to run up on something that we do not want to be dealing with. Spiders on the ground are actually really creepy looking, though. Looks like we got some skeletons that unfortunately did not quite make it. Hopefully we will not be joining them. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a big fan of becoming spider food. So let's stay on top of things and try to keep an eye out for maybe a bigger spider or something. I'm sure we'll probably be able to see it, I'm hoping. Alright, so we do have, it looks like, something up here. Kind of destroy these boulders real quick, and then we'll pick up that as well. Smeagol will probably deserve that. I have a sneaky suspicion that he's going to be being a little evil here. Alright, so we have a lot more little spiders that just kind of went all over the place, which is terrifying. Alright, so we're going to continue to pick up our studs. We're sitting at about 55 or so %, so we're doing okay, but still definitely need to stay on top of it. Well, we definitely found that big spider, though, that's for sure. It's hard to say how big it is from the distance, though. You know, the light could be playing a little bit of a trick on us. Hopefully it's not very big, because I don't know about you guys, but I am not a spider fan whatsoever. Alright, so we got some more skulls over here. We'll give them a couple of taps, and that should give us some studs. Another poor guy that unfortunately, even with his body armor, didn't make it, so I'm not quite sure if he just died of maybe starvation, or if the spider got to him and did something to him, but he was kind of outfitted with some body armor like that other guy. Like we got a chest in there, but I don't think we probably have the proper equipment to deal with that at the moment, unfortunately. Alright, so we know there are a bunch of little spiders up there kind of holding down the fort. Alright, so we can't do anything about that, so let's get Gollum here real quick and climb up here. See if we can kind of push down this object that's close to the edge. That will hopefully allow Frodo to kind of rejoin us up here. Alright, so we're going to move towards these little spiders. Hopefully they'll get scared of the light and just kind of leave. It's like, got some skeletons that were dangling from the top, but we were able to find another chest, so that's awesome. Can't really do anything about those webs up there. Bar's looking about 70% full, so we're definitely working our way to that 100%. Got to slowly move around this, though, because I am not a fan of spiders, and oh my goodness, that is huge. Oh, that's a little terrifying. I'm definitely not a fan. So, we're going to continue to move forward, though. Hopefully, the spider got scared of our light and decided to run away. You have quite a bit of little spiders over here. Not as terrifying, but obviously I would prefer if they were just not there at all. Looks like that guy also had some body armor. He didn't make it, so that counts about 3 or so people that unfortunately just did not make it. There we go. Pull out the sword here. Maybe we'll be using this a little bit. Alright, so we have some more little spiders. I'm going to switch over to our light source, because as we know, they're not a fan of that, and so hopefully they'll just kind of flee and get out of the area, though. Would definitely not want those crawling on me, let alone just being anywhere near me, if we're being completely honest. Alright, so looks like we're going to be creating a like little basket looking thing. I'm guessing we probably need to throw these boulders in there. So let's get to work on that. Looks like we got about 3 of them, just 1 more left. Oops, I did not mean to hit you, Smeagol. Though, if we're being honest, he probably deserved it, though. That is incredibly terrifying. Get me away from that spider right now. That is disgusting looking. Oh my gosh, even in Lego form, this is terrifying. Alright, so we're able to pick up quite a bit of these studs. Obviously, we're already at 100%, so any more that we get is just kind of the cherry on the top. Oh my gosh, he's getting close. Run! We gotta get running faster, guys. He's right there.
Master! The precious master's doing!
I have to destroy it, Smeagol. It's you.
I'm on your side, Mr. Frodo.
I know. So sorry, Sam. So sorry.